Hi, Natalie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Kat?
I'm really good, thank you. This is Online Psychics
Oh,
Live,
great.
and this is Natalie 333. And you do not only readings for people, but you also do readings for animals. So to speak, you can read their behavior. You can get messages from the afterlife, from humans, from past humans and animals.
Yeah, all of that. I really enjoy it, and I've been doing a lot with animals actually in the last few weeks. So it's funny, but all of a sudden it's like a lot of animals, and so I wanted to say too, it's been a while since I've been on, but I'm glad we're back, and it's I'm ready for some fun and excitement. So hopefully we'll get some people um, ready for connecting maybe. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Maria. It's going
And
good, Wendy. How are you guys?
let me see the comments.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Maria.
I didn't change over to from the private chat. Hi, guys. Hi, Michelle.
And hello, Michelle.
So I will. She's from down under, isn't she?
Oh, she is too. Hello.
Isn't that what Oz is? Or is that the other Oz?
No, Oz, Australia, down under.
So I'm gonna later on I'll do a general card pull, but I just wanted to kind of come on and just I need a booster seat, I think. So I have been working with a lot of animals, and hello, who's that redhead near you? Are you talking about Kat? Are you talking about the dog down here? So I've been working with a horse in the last week and a donkey. And the donkey's like 15 years old, and the horse is like 21 years old. And amazing. I really wasn't sure if they even lived that long. You know what I mean? So thank you, Jesse. Hi, Jesse. Thanks, everybody. Down under, that's right. Oh, yes, Cat for sure. So one thing I wanted to mention, too, is I connected with a cat this week whose owner, the cat had passed away in May. And I always see that people hold on to so much guilt with their animals. Did I do enough? Did I take care of them the way that they should have been? Did I love them enough? All of this stuff. And you just really you can't even imagine that our animals, they're not judgmental with us unless we give them a reason to just not treat them well. You know what I mean? If we're not treating them well, then yeah, there's some weird stuff there. But if you're doing the best you can with taking care of your animals through sickness, through their health, no guilt. They don't want you to have guilt. That's another layer of yucky junk that loads up on us. We have enough of that in this physical world, that we like baggage that we carry. We don't need to carry extra baggage because we're putting blame on ourselves. And that's whether it's pets or people or friends or anything like that. Hi, Monica. Hi, Debbie. If anybody is interested in a reading, we are doing them for a great price. It's $19.97 for a live mini read. Not really a mini read, because you can actually go on the live video with me right here. or you can just do the audio, or you can do it in the chat. So just click on the PayPal Buy Now link that's in the description, okay? And you can come on with me. Plus you get, if you subscribe, you get a chance for a free spin on the prize wheel. So that's a question about the reading, Monica. Debbie says, can you read a dog that is still alive? Yes. Yes, for sure. Can I find lost things? Only if they want to be found. Sometimes I can pick up on where things are, especially a vicinity. It just depends. Sometimes it may be the exact location, but most of the time it's a vicinity. And it's funny, I was just thinking about this. It's like sort of like a remote viewing thing. It's like you feel the energy of the object, and then you feel like you almost, it's like you're that item. You're that item, and you you just kind of feel like you're that item, that might have got dropped on the floor in this little crevice, next to a table, that kind of thing. So, okay, Debbie, go ahead and do that. And Kat will let me know, and then let us know when you've done that, if you want to go on live the video, or if you can bring your dog on live too on the video. That would be awesome. But I will tell you, when I do readings for animals, I really, just like with people, I only want very minimal information. Like their name is okay. That's it. But when we're connecting with animals, like I said, I had a lady whose cat passed. And she was very harsh on herself about, she was bound and determined it was something that she did. And it really wasn't. It really wasn't. Hi, Teresa. Thanks for joining in. Anybody who shares, thanks so much. It's very appreciated. So anybody that's had animals, you know that you develop this bond. If you're close with them, you develop this bond. And this horse that another healer called me in to talk to the horse to get an idea what was going on. And this horse remembered everything. This horse connected to the energy of another horse that had been gone for quite a long time. And then the horse, this horse still missed the other horse. And because people say, well, that was a long time ago. Well, that's okay. My dad passed away in 1994, but that doesn't mean that I still don't miss him and, miss his company. So the animals are the same way. So they connect. So, hi, Sandy. Thanks for coming on. You busy lady. So this donkey that's also connected, it's in the same location as the horse. This donkey could feel that the horse hasn't been feeling good. And so it's really been about trying to get them to connect, at least get their energy close together. So while the horse is in the stall, that the other would actually be coming close to her, so that they can feel the energy, feel like they're not separated, feel close, So thanks, Sandy. Yeah, Angie, what I'm going to do later is I'm going to do actually a general card pull from my Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Right now we're talking about our pets, our animals, and no matter what the animal is, with this donkey and this horse, they have a bond. And the personalities of the animal show, the donkey was very a male that was, very soft and, like gentle, but then had that kind of strutting around, putting his chest out kind of thing, like, don't worry about me, take care of the horse kind of thing. So, oh, thank you so much, Sandy. I appreciate it. And you have to check out Sandy's group too. We have a bunch of groups with our psychics that you can get amazing readings. You can learn a lot. So, Sandy, go ahead and put your group in the comments so that people can check it out. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, it is a great deal. So, Debbie, let me know if that has worked out for you so that we can get a reading for your dog. That would be great, especially if you could bring your dog on the video with you. If not, that's okay too. I totally get it. You can do audio, or we can just do it in the comments. So, hi, Kat.
Hi, I've just messaged Debbie. Oh, she's
Okay.
there. I just messaged you. Do you want to have a look at the message on your messenger, please?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, she says, I'm here.
Yeah, I sent her a message.
Say not in the private chat, in the messenger?
I sent her a private message, yes.
Oh, her. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, Debbie, check that. Thank you, Kat. Okay, Debbie, we'll get this. So with our animals, again, one thing that they're here to help us heal. They're here to help show unconditional love, right? And so every time that we just layer ourselves with guilt, did we do this? Did we do that? Did we act this way? No. Our animals never want to see us going through that kind of turmoil. A lot of times our animals don't even really let us know until it's almost too late sometimes how they're feeling, because they know how humans are. We get so attached, so emotional. So when we get that way, there is actually, I've got to say, yes, Sandy, beautiful cat for sure. I told her I love her hair short. So I was in Walmart today, putting my white light around me and my protection, right? And when I was in there today, I overheard one of the cashiers that was in charge of like 13 cash registers, those do-it-yourself checkouts. And anyway, I heard her telling another employee, I couldn't help myself, they were like right there next to me practically, that she had a feral cat that she had rescued, I guess, and that the cat was very sick. And so I tried to mention to her, I said, something that might help. She's had the cat at the vet. She wasn't very open. I've seen her in there before, so she's very like nervous kind of personality. And I just told her, I said, something that might help is look up something called Reiki, Reiki. I said, do it later, whatever. I said, I know this is a hard time for you. So we'll see what happens if she does that, so hopefully everything works out okay, and that's what I wanted to say as well too. We talk about Reiki and healing. In some cases, when healing is happening and an animal or a person is very ill, and sometimes, they can do a complete 360 turnaround, and all of a sudden they are feeling like a new person, a new animal, they're feeling like a new dog, new cat. And sometimes when it's at the end of life, that Reiki, that healing energy helps with the transition. It helps heal where healing needs to take place. And it also helps with the transition. It helps ease the transition. So Reiki is not always about healing, and it's a miracle. It's about healing so that the transition can also be better if it's end of life care at all. So, hi Debbie. Let's see, I'm back. How do we do a live feed now? My dog is right by me. Oh,
Hi,
there's
Debbie.
Kat. I bet we're going to find out.
Now, Debbie, you've obviously got your phone now. I need you to look at your messenger. I sent you a message, and there's an offer there for you also. I need you to see that for me.
Take a look, Debbie. Let us know if you see that.
Yeah, and what you need, I'll just see if she reads that.
Okay.
And then
That sounds good.
If anyone wants to read it, what you do is you click on the PayPal link, and it takes you through. The bot takes you through. It gives you options how to pay. And then it can give you an option to get into the studio, either video, audio, or you could do it in the comments.
Yep.
It's very easy. But if anyone gets stuck on the other,
Yeah, Kat will help you. She's a pro. She's a pro at all this. So.
Oh no, it wouldn't be now.
Okay.
It would be another time. If you want to. That was all. I'll speak to you. What I'm doing, I'm offering.
Okay.
I'm feeling generous, and anyone that books a reading with you tonight, I'm away from the website. I'm going to offer a 3-card reading in past, present, and future.
Nice.
I'm generous tonight, and I feel that I want to share some love, spread some love around.
That's wonderful. Nice. Thank you, Kat.
But please, anyone that wants to subscribe, please do. You win a prize at the website.
She says, Debbie says she doesn't know how to go live.
Okay, I'll go and look at your live chat and see what you're up to, Debbie, and I'll walk you through it. One moment.
Okay, thanks, Kat. So yeah, and you guys subscribe too, and you get a free spin on the wheel. And the nice thing is everybody wins something. So that's awesome. That is awesome. I don't know if you guys know, but I forgot that I have this pink light in front of me. That's why I look like I have like a red face. I was looking at that going, oh my gosh.
Now,
here comes Kat.
She hasn't clicked on the link. You need to click on the PayPal link, please. And it'll take... Thank you, Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy, you are full of compliments tonight. Right back at you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so until Debbie gets all set, we will continue to talk about the fact that, like I said, I've been working with animals that this poor animal, and I definitely will never mention names, okay? But what I'll say is that this poor horse, this person trusted these other people quite a ways away to take care of this horse and do the right thing. And when the horse came back, it looked like it was malnourished and it had injuries. And this poor horse, she told me, she said, I never want to go back there. I never want to go back there because they did not treat me good. And it wasn't just the fact that they physically didn't treat her well, but they mentally did not treat her well. And it made me quite upset, quite angry that someone would do something like that. But she's on the mend, so that's a good thing. So we'll leave it at that. And I'm proud to say she's doing better. So, okay, Kat, what's up?
Now, Debbie, just hang tight. I'm just waiting for the payment to come through. Just one moment, please.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, Teresa. I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing general card pull in a while, and I'm telling you the way I'm feeling, it's going to be pretty in depth. So I'm really feeling that it's the energy that is out there. There's a lot that we all have to release right now. A lot of excess emotional kind of energy. Not only us, but animals as well. I mean, one thing that I know that I always want to point out, and I try to remember myself too, is that when we have an animal like a cat or a dog or anything that lives with us that is around our energy all the time, is that we have to remember that they absorb our energy. Okay? Thanks for sharing that, Sandy. And everybody take a look at the last post that Sandy Samadhi did. That is something, that's a group that she has that you should definitely check it out. It has all kinds of great info. Okay? So I forgot what I was saying. That happens a lot lately. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but so anyway, that's something that our animals pick up on those emotions that we have. So if we're stressed out and we're nerved up and we're just going in a bazillion different directions, yeah. I mean, our poor animals feel all of that. And they have a hard time releasing that. Sometimes that comes out as different behavior and things like that. So let's see. Jessie says, hence my Sasha is like a little kid. Yeah. Aw. Yep, Sandy does. She shares all the lives from here. So all the online psychic lives. You can check that out too. And a whole bunch of other ones too, that it kind of shows you all different kinds of styles and different readers and mediums and psychics and all of that stuff. And it gives you a chance to, there's a few others as well that I think you'll totally enjoy though. So please check that out. So the biggest thing that, like I was saying, is that we really have to kind of think about the energy that we put out there, whether it's for our animals or whether it's just in general. You can't like, oh, thanks, Kat. Thanks, Nat. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Sandy. Oh my gosh. That is too funny. So, and I've got crazy hair tonight too. I don't know what the deal is with that. So, hi, Kat.
Hi, and thanks, Debbie, for waiting. You're fine to go, Katie. It's just a bit of a delay there was.
Oh, okay. So is she coming on then?
Yes, Debbie, just press the video option there. You'll see the video option. Scroll back a bit if you have to see it. It's exciting getting someone in the studio.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, this is great, especially with her dog too, like having, yeah, that's so cool. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'll just look at her where she's at. 1 minute.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just like, it's not like energy going at like a smooth rate. I feel like energy is kind of like a faucet dripping right now. It's like the letting go of stuff is like a faucet dripping. But at any moment, it could be turned on full blast, like a hose, So I just think being aware of our energy and how it affects the people around us and the animals around us is the biggest thing ever, because that makes such a difference in our lives. And if we're not letting stuff go, if we're holding it all in, it's just going to get, kind of crazy. So
Now, Debbie, I'm going to send you a link to your messenger. You just press on that, and that'll bring you into the studio. Okay.
Yay.
Just be a minute.
Okay. You know what, Sandy? I would say cats, yes. The horses, and even the donkey, very intuitive. Oh my goodness. Very intuitive and gentle. Cats have their kind of frame of mind, so they're I feel like the horse that I did at least was one that was very open and very intuitive. Cats are intuitive. They're just naturally intuitive. And I found a lot of dogs the same way. I mean, I guess cats are in a one way, and in Egypt, the cat was the thing, and but yeah, I would say definitely the cat is very intuitive, obviously, but the most intuitive, I'm not sure. I really think, here's the thing. Cats, a lot of times, it's interesting, and I don't know if it makes a difference because of how much interaction they have with humans, as opposed to horses. So I think because of cats, their energy running the opposite of ours runs clockwise and theirs runs counterclockwise. I really feel like they're good at balancing us. So their energy is up there, but differently. And with horses and things like that, they more sync with our energy. Horses, I just could not wait to get my hands on this beautiful girl.
Are you ready?
Her horse was amazing.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm ready.
Here we go.
Yay! Thanks, Kat.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Really good. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. You look happy and excited. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome. I am excited.
Oh, cool. So let me see that dog of yours.
Okay. I don't know how to turn the camera around here, but I'll just do like this. Her name is Mizzou. This is her.
Hi, Mizzou. Hi, sweet.
She's rolling over to get a tummy rub.
Oh my goodness, she's adorable. Is she named after the school?
Yes. My husband went to the University of Missouri. I went to KU, but he said I could have a dog if he could name, and I said okay. And unbeknownst to me, he wanted Mizzou. So
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Up and she's looking.
Hi, Mizzou. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, yep. I saw the ears. Oh my goodness, she's gorgeous. She's a sweet girl. She's telling me that, and I do want to see if you have any specific questions. But one thing that I wanted to ask you about is she's making me feel like she has this certain way that she begs for food. She's very subtle about it. She's like, I just kind of. Yeah, she's like, I just kind of go up and just really easily. She doesn't make a big fuss. She just goes up and very easily just kind of says, hey, I'd like some food. So she's funny. So I'm also picking up, has she had something that has happened with her eyes? I feel like that I don't know. It's nothing. I don't feel like anything bad, but I just feel like it might be something with age. Does that make any sense to you?
Well, she's only 4 years old, but we got her at 6 months, and she was abused prior to us getting. And I feel that it was a man that abused her because she was.
You're right. That's what I pick too. That's what I pick up on. Oh my goodness.
Very scared of men. It took her a while to start accepting my husband,
Yeah.
it ended up, I was in the hospital for something in Chicago. And so I was gone for like 3, 4 days. And so she kind of had to make friends with them.
Yeah.
And so
He gave
ever
her
since
food,
then, they
right?
have a bond. But up until
Oh,
then, she won't. And
right. Right. Okay. I do feel like that she's telling me that, and she said, I know maybe nobody wants to hear this, but she's saying that she had, and I don't know if this is in the beginning when you had her, but she had something going on where she would even maybe dribble, like if she had to go to the bathroom. I don't know if it was nervousness. Did she have something going on like that you remember?
she had a lot of accidents.
Okay,
When we
that's what
first
she's
got her.
saying. Yeah,
Mhm.
she's like, yeah, I don't really, but she feels like to me that she has very much settled in with you guys, and she basically has forgotten that past. I mean, she
Mm.
remembers it. She says she remembers it so she can appreciate what she has now,
Aw.
because she knows it was not good. Um,
Aw.
so I wanted to ask you really quickly if there's anything specific that you have that you want to ask about. If not, I'll keep going.
Well, I'd like to keep going on the dog, but I was just curious. I have a stepdaughter, and something came to light, and she kind of pretty much stated, we got a boat, and actually my husband did. And so on Facebook, my husband said, I posted a picture of the boat, and I said, what should I put? And he said, our boat. Well, she had a fit about that. It's Dennis's boat and our family. So
Uh,
up until then, I thought we were fine. We got along fine. She never said nothing. And now it's like her true colors came out. And I don't know, I'm having trouble with it.
yeah. Okay. So I'll tell you what I pick up on. I feel like that it's not even about the boat. It's more something that I feel like she feels like she's gotten her feelings hurt, but it's not about the boat. It was about something else. And I feel like I feel like that it more might have to do with kind of feeling out of place, feeling like maybe she doesn't have a say in something, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah,
Um,
it does.
okay. So I really feel like that for her, I feel like this will, I mean, I don't know if she's watching now. I hate to say this, but I feel like it will end up being okay. It's just some kind of thing that happens that it will end up being okay, because I feel like, it's very easy. A lot of times our feelings really don't get hurt unless there's a lot of love there, a lot of emotion around it. So
Mhm.
I really do feel like everything will work out okay with that. But as far as the boat thing, I think you just have to kind of lay low. Facebook can be good and bad. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. But the thing is, she's like wronged me twice. So the first time I was really hurt. The next morning is all because she's drinking. And then the next day she came down. She was staying over at our place for a while, and she came down and apologized. But my husband that night like kind of got on her case. So
right.
this time she was drinking again, and she put all that on Facebook. He got on her case in the morning, called her up, and she apologized. But well, she apologized to him, and then she just texted me like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean it." Blah blah blah. But
Okay. So,
I'm still hurt, and I don't know if I want to mend this. It's
right. So
really deep.
okay. So Debbie, here's what I want to say is that don't worry about mending something. Here's what I want to
Mhm.
tell you. the best thing you can do, there's a lot going on with her. I can't read her because I can only tell so much about her, because that kind of goes against like the code of ethics for like psychics and mediums. But what I can tell you about your part in it is that you try the very best you can, not, even though it may be personal to you, try to not have expectations of her. Try not to take it personally, because I think that what happens is that it acts as fuel to the fire. If that makes sense to you.
I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. So, just know that she has a lot of stuff going on that she's trying to figure out in her head for herself. And so all of this stuff that comes out as weird actions and doing things that you guys don't like or are not good, it's her trying to figure out what is going on with her. So, so try to step back from it, having ownership. And I know that's hard, because I've had to go through that kind of stuff. And so you just kind of step back, and you have to say, okay, I'm not expecting anything. If something happens that's good, that's great. But otherwise, just kind of let it lie, if you know what I mean.
That's good about, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's really, and you'll see things change. I mean, I see within the next year or so, you're going to see there's going to be a closeness that's going to develop between you. So, so just think
Hang
about
in there.
that. Yes, very much so. So, oh my goodness, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
Yeah, just wondering about Mizzou. She got up now. She's real curious here. What's going on?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because, here's the thing is that with me connecting with her, I actually asked her for permission psychically. And so I've connected with her. So I feel her energy still, and she feels mine. So,
Yeah.
So yeah,
so
she's attracted.
She was sleeping.
Yeah, she's attracted to that energy that we're sharing. So, she's a sweetheart. Oh my goodness, she's gonna be around for a while. Yeah, she is. She wants to treat you guys so well that she's just so appreciative. So just know that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And appreciate Mizzou as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This was fun. Thank you.
Oh, good. You're very welcome. Don't forget to subscribe so you can spin the wheel and all that stuff too. So
I sure will. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. I'll see you later. Thanks. Oh my gosh, what an adorable dog, Mizzou. I knew that basically when she said Mizzou, I'm like, okay, that's what they call the University of Missouri. So very cute doggy. Yep. Lots of blessings to you, Debbie. Thanks for coming on, and thanks for sharing with us as well. Hi, Krista. I'm going to catch up. Let's see. Yeah, thanks you guys so much. I appreciate any shares and anything like that too. So just, the connection with animals is really about, they do validating a lot first. So they will talk about things that are wrong, things that their human is worried about, different things like that. So, with Mizzou, she's connecting to that energy. And so that's the thing, is that with people, someone will say, I want a reading, and that will be my permission to be able to read for you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Debbie. Yep, Sandy's a big help. Hi, Joy. Hi, Betty Ann. the dog's name, Mizzou. So that is like what the nickname for the University of Missouri is. So anyway, that's a dog's name. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so amazing to connect with Mizzou. But again, with people, you know, I get permission because someone will ask for a reading. So that's a given right there, right? But when I'm doing animals, it's like I have to connect with them psychically beforehand, you know, sometimes very quickly like this, other times like the night before, or when if somebody sets something up. But basically I connect to them psychically and say, you know, introduce myself, you know, what I'm doing, who I am, that I want to connect with you. We talk about all of that. So Joy's on, yay. Yeah, it is a cool name, Betty Ann. But so that's how I connect with animals, to get their permission, because otherwise it's me saying, hi, I want to get in your head, you know. People, animals, you got to give permission for that too. So, yeah. Mizzou is very popular, Debbie. Very popular. Adorable. But yeah, so that is how that works. And since we've got about 15 minutes or so left, I mean, there's still time if somebody is interested in a 1997 Amazing Deal reading where you can come on just like Debbie did. Or we can just do a card pull, which is what we're going to do now. So I'm going to do this. I'm using that one came, oh my gosh, you guys are not going to believe this. So I'm here shuffling because I'm using my, Spirit Animal Oracle deck, right? And so I'm shuffling, and look at the card that comes out. It just pops out. Horse Spirit. So the Horse Spirit says, freedom is yours. So when we talk about that, let's see, are animals surprised when you do that? So I'll put the card there. I'm going to answer Betty Ann's question. Are animals surprised when you do that? Connect with them psychically. They're really not, because I don't come in like a freight train. I come in and I ease in, like I walk in, like you would come up to an animal anyway. You walk in, you ease your way toward them, and you say, you know, hello, my name is Natalee. Whoever the owner is or whatever, you know, is interested in finding out what is going on with you, how you're feeling, what you're doing, what you're thinking about. Are you okay to connect with me so that we can help your human get the answers that they need to help you? That's kind of how the process is for me. So that's what we do with that. So not really. I mean, unless there's something going on with the energy of the animal, but you just come in the same way. That's how that works. So Debbie says, Mizzou just got up from sleeping when she started reading her. It was amazing to see. Yeah, that's so adorable. Oh my gosh. So Kay, if you're interested in a reading, we still have a little bit of time to do 1997 live reading. You can come on the video or audio or in the chat with me. Had the pleasure of Debbie and Mizzou earlier, so thank you so much. And you said you've been told you're hard to read. Same here. Every time I've ever had a reading, really, except for a few times, I've always been disappointed because I'm like, no one can read me. That's because you're extremely gifted. You have a psychic gift, and sometimes there's protection around you because of that gift. So that may make it hard for you. So, oh, thank you, Debbie, so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks, Betty Ann. So anyway, let's go ahead. And so we're going to talk about this coming up. So we've been talking about horses, and then the card says horse spirit, and it says freedom is yours. So what this card is saying to me, freedom is yours, it's really talking about the fact earlier we were talking about letting go. So a horse likes, you know, that wide open running and being out in the pasture and having space. We're like that too. We like to have open spaces. We like to be able to have that freedom to do things. And especially right now, that has been something the last few months that, you know, the only thing we can do is pretty much go outside and have the openness or be inside our house. So this is something that's really important, and it's something that we should not be taking for granted at all. It's something that we should feel like we're blessed to be able to have certain freedoms that we do. Never take that for granted. And just being able to let go of stuff that, you know, that's controlling our thoughts. If something's controlling our thoughts, it's controlling everything about us. It's controlling our life. So let go of the heaviness. Let go of that weight that weighs you down. It's not worth having it. It's not worth weighing you down. It keeps you from being happy. It keeps you from doing the things that are meant to make you happy. So cut the ties. Literally cut it and get that sense of freedom, the freedom that the horse feels by galloping in the pasture with its mane flying in the wind. And can you imagine, for a horse, nothing better than that, right? I mean, I feel like that when I'm driving my car and the window's down. So I feel that sense of freedom. And, I put on some rock music, and, so it makes me think of like Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild, where, you roll the windows down and just crank the music, and you know what I mean? So I'm going to draw one more card. I'm not sure if that resonates with you guys, but I'll bet it does. And again, thanks to Debbie and Mizzou for coming on. Okay, let's see what we can get here. We have a few more minutes left, so there is time for one more live reading. If anyone is interested, just click the PayPal Buy Now link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to get a free spin on the wheel. Hi, Lisa. I am good. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to draw another card here. Let's see what we get. Oh, this is a good one. I thought if I get the horse spirit again, wow, that's some magic happening. The one that we get this time is the whale spirit. It says, trust the great mystery. Isn't that everything about life? I mean, the great mystery is there's so many things. There's always questions and always answers that we're waiting to hear or want to hear. And the great mystery is that, I will tell you, it's not really so much a mystery, but when people figure out that we are these divine light energy beings that are here in a physical body to learn, to love, then, oh my goodness, that is what people, that's what I think people will be like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? It's like, no, we're just made of energy. And I got to tell you guys something funny. This is a little bit off the subject, but I found diet, which I'm not a diety person with drinks and things like that, but I found this drink today that was it's Snapple, and it's a diet peach tea or something like that. Anyway, I decided, hey, I'm going to try that because there's like one carb and no sugar. So I opened the cap, and on the cap they have like little weird facts, and the fact that it said on there was that smells have weight. So like that apple cinnamon smell that you like so much has a weight. It weighs something. Not a lot, but it weighs something. And so it's like, now my thing is that I want to find out more about that. Do certain foods certain smells have more weight than others? And so anyway, I was like, okay, this is like a whole new blew my mind kind of thing, because I'm like, so that means grass clipping smell have a weight, but is that heavier than an apple pie smell? I don't know. Apparently I have time in my hands, right? Let's see. Lisa says, do you see any creatures or people that have passed around me? Well, I will tell you, there is always, if you have been around a pet or had a pet, an animal around you, then you definitely will have, if one is passed, it will be around you on the other side, because they act as like guardian angels for us. They really watch out for us when they're alive, but even when they're passed, they're around us. They act as little guardians for us, protectors, for sure. So I would say yes. I feel like you have two around you. Yeah. Betty Ann says, have you ever read any animal other than the domestic kind? Well, I will say, let me think about that. I did a horse and I did a donkey. I mean, I guess they're kind of domesticated. They don't live in a house or anything, but, and birds. So I don't know. They're domestic, but they don't like live with humans like 24/7. So I think you might've missed it, Betty Ann, maybe, but I worked with a horse and a donkey earlier. It was last week, actually. And so I did a reading on a horse and a donkey for the owner who was concerned about their health and wanted to know, another healer I was working with, she does Reiki and biofeedback. And so we were working together to try and do what was best for the horse and the donkey. So yeah, in some ways, I'm going to tell you, there's really no difference in the connection between a domesticated and a non-domestic. I haven't found. If they want to communicate, they will. The ones that are not domestic, say like the horse and the donkey, they will talk about their humans, but they don't live inside with their humans. But what they'll talk about as far as humans go is they will talk about their emotions, because that's what the horse feels. Like, the horse feels the emotion, the donkey's the same way. So that's what they pick up on. Whereas a cat or dog can say, yeah, she likes to go to the refrigerator a few too many times. You know what I mean? I'm just joking, but maybe not, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like my cat will be like, yep, she's got a snacking problem in the evening. So anyway, it's kind of funny. So like a whale or a dolphin, well, I haven't really had the opportunity to do that. But I will tell you that especially dolphins are supposed to be, their brains bigger than ours. They have a whole language of their own. And so it would be kind of neat to do that. I would love to do that. Debbie says, have you ever read an animal that hated their owner? No. Because I will tell you, most likely, if an owner or a human is coming to get a reading for their animal, there's a lot of love there. And anybody who's treated an animal badly is not going to want a reading, most likely. because they'll be afraid that the animal, if it's real, the animal might spill the beans about how badly they've been treated. But like I said, the horse that I did talk to, the horse did point out, though, how badly it felt being treated physically and mentally. So when it was away getting some training, I guess. So Betty says pets' minds are more complicated because we communicate with them. They understand a lot, because I feel like for me, our animals, our pets, go by our actions. How do we treat them? What moods are we in? They pick up on that stuff so much, and really we can use that as like correcting ourselves. So if we're in a bad mood, why are we in a bad mood? Do we just raise our voice to our pet? Did our pet do something? Was it an accident? What, all of this stuff. So, and what ends up coming out is, to answer Debbie as well. So if an animal is not happy with its owner or something going on in the household, then there will be behavior issues. And sometimes those issues can be from something else, like Mizzou was badly treated before you got her. But that's how you know. If something is going on with an animal, it's either stress from the human, stress from their past that they are having trouble getting past. And, I can actually work with them to get past that, actually have a conversation with them. Wendy says, when I'm having a bad day and in pain, my dog knows. Oh, yeah. And a lot of times, whether it's a cat or dog or whatever, they will want to be close to us. They will want to be near us to help us with healing. So, I mean, they're just such a little blessing, So yes. Yeah. Hi, Katie. Yes, I do pet readings. Readings for pets that are here. If you watch the beginning part of this live, beginning to middle, we had a dog named Mizzou on with her human, Debbie. And so we did a pet reading for a pet that's still here, but I also connect with pets that have passed as well. So, but be sure to, you can go to onlinepsychics.live and you can get a reading. You can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as well. Don't forget to subscribe and get a free spin on the prize wheel. Everybody wins something, so it's pretty cool. But we're real excited to help people connect. Not only do I do things with pets, but I do things with people as well. And so, it's about helping people connect and connect in a way that is healing for everyone involved, whether it's animals, whether it's people. And that's really what it's about, healing and understanding and just coming from a place of love and kind of letting it flow outwards. So Katie says, great, thank you. Thanks, Debbie. Would love to know what my dog needs more from me. Well, I wish that I could stay on longer tonight, but if you're interested, please feel free to connect, and you can get a reading from the website as well. So that would be awesome. Betty Ann says, my cat lays on my lap differently when I need healing, when she wants to be comfortable. Yep, they know. They know exactly. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you,
Pat.
Thanks for your great show.
Oh, thank you so much. It was great to have Debbie and Mizzou on.
Yeah, it was awesome. And thank you, everyone, for watching. And
thanks, everybody.
We will be back again soon.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, I'll be back in 2 hours with Lady Belladonna. But we will see that maybe towards the end of the week or...
Yes, I think maybe on Thursday. Yes, Thursday.
We'll surprise everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody.
We'll put an advertisement out there for you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye, everybody. Thank you.